What if I told you that the food currently in your pantry might not last until next month? It's a scary thought, isn't it? Recently, I came across some alarming information about our food supply chains that kept me awake at night. The reality is, most Americans are just 3 meals away from panic, and the government isn't rushing to inform us about it. Supply chains are more fragile than they want us to believe. Remember those empty shelves in 2020? That wasn't a one-time event, it was a warning. Today, I'm going to reveal 9 survival foods that are quietly disappearing from shelves as we speak. These aren't your typical emergency supplies. They're calorie-dense, nutrient-packed options that savvy preppers are stockpiling right now before everyone else catches on. After years of research, I can assure you that what I'm about to share is backed by science and real-world experience. The clock is ticking. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 9 foods you need to secure immediately. Don't just watch. Take notes. Your family's security might depend on it. Let's dive in. Food number 1. Long shelf-life grains. Let me share something most people don't know. You could store a bucket of hard wheat today and still bake bread with it 30 years from now. This isn't an exaggeration, it's prepper science. When it comes to survival foods, few things match the power of grains. But not all grains are created equal. Some are nutritional powerhouses and storage champions, while others are just fillers taking up space. Hard grains like wheat berries, white rice, barley, and millet are gold mines for long-term pantries. They can last for decades when stored in cool, dry, airtight conditions. We're talking about foods found in ancient Egyptian tombs that were still intact. That's the kind of shelf life we're dealing with here. All you need are mylar bags, oxygen absorbers, and a bucket with a gamma lid. No refrigeration, no constant rotation, just a reliable food source. But here's the smart part. It's not just about survival, it's about sustainability and nutrition. If you're stocking up, you want the biggest nutritional punch per cubic inch. For that, grains like hard red wheat are king. 1 cup of wheat berries contains over 20 grams of protein and enough fiber to keep you energized. Quinoa is another excellent choice. It's a complete protein, meaning it has all 9 essential amino acids. Oats are also versatile and heart-friendly, perfect for baking, thickening stews, or eating plain. Here's the twist: bulk grain prices are rising sharply due to shipping bottlenecks and poor harvests. Analysts warn of ripple effects hitting retailers and suppliers soon. In other words, if you wait, you'll either pay more or face empty shelves. Plus, these grains are off-grid friendly. There's no oversight, no expiration for decades, and full control in your hands. If your long-term pantry doesn't include these grains, you're gambling with your food security. Food number 2, freeze-dried proteins. When a crisis hits, whether it's a blackout, natural disaster, or societal collapse, what does your body crave first? Sure, carbs keep the fire burning, but protein keeps your body standing. Without it, you're in trouble. Muscle loss, fatigue, weakened immunity, and total system failure can occur in long-term survival scenarios. Fresh meat won't always be available. During supply disruptions, protein is the first thing to vanish from grocery shelves. Recent issues like avian flu and beef processing shortages have already pushed prices higher. That shiny meat section at your local store is only a few missed deliveries away from going dark. That's where freeze-dried proteins come in. Unlike canned meats, which are heavy, bulky, and last only 3 to 5 years, freeze-dried proteins can last 20 to 30 years when stored correctly. This process removes moisture without heat, preserving nutrients and cell structure. You're not just getting calories, you're getting essential amino acids, iron, and sustained energy. And it's not just beef or chicken anymore. Options like powdered eggs, plant-based proteins, and whey or collagen blends designed for endurance are now available. These products are lightweight, easy to pack, and perfect for bug-out bags or mobile prepping kits. They rehydrate in minutes with water, making them a fast fuel source when time is critical. Demand is skyrocketing, with companies reporting massive sales surges and back orders. Serious preppers, homesteaders, and even average folks are realizing fresh meat won't always be there when needed. Governments and militaries rely on freeze-dried proteins because they're compact, durable, and nutritionally dense, shouldn't you? Food number 3, heirloom seeds. Next up is something big agricultural companies don't want you discussing, heirloom seeds. Did you know we've lost over 75% of the world's seed diversity in the last decade? This isn't accidental. It's by design. Big seed corporations sell genetically modified terminator seeds that produce sterile plants. You can't save seeds from your harvest to replant next season. You must buy more every year. Heirloom seeds are different. Passed down for generations, they produce viable seeds you can harvest and replant annually. 2 years ago, I learned this lesson the hard way. I planted my garden with commercial seeds only to discover none of them sprouted the following season. Properly stored heirloom seeds remain viable for 5 to 10 years, sometimes longer. Studies show they're 40% more drought-resistant than commercial varieties. To store them properly, keep them cool, dry, and dark. Mason jars in the fridge work perfectly. Label everything clearly and consider investing in a seed vault for long-term storage. Even a small garden can yield hundreds of pounds of food over a season. When grocery stores are empty, the person with seeds holds unlimited potential and power. Food number 4, honey. Archaeologists discovered honey in Egyptian tombs that remained edible after 3,000 years. Yes, honey is immortal. Its unique composition, high sugar content, acidic pH, and natural hydrogen peroxide creates an environment where bacteria cannot survive. Yet, a recent USDA study revealed that over 76% of store-bought honey isn't real honey anymore. It's ultra-filtered, heated, and stripped of its medicinal properties. Raw honey, however, fights infections, boosts immunity, and heals wounds. During emergencies, it's been proven effective against antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Dark-colored honey, like buckwheat, contains antioxidants rivaling many superfoods. Always buy local and raw and store it in glass jars away from heat. Even crystallized honey is pure. Just warm it gently to restore its liquid form. Honey's benefits extend beyond health. It provides immediate and sustained energy, making it ideal for survival situations. Special Forces units carry honey packets for emergency fuel. Start with at least 5 pounds per person in your household. When medications run out, you'll be grateful for this liquid gold. Food number 5, high-calorie nut butters. Nut butters might already be in your pantry, but likely not enough. Back in February, I met a family who survived 2 weeks without power during an ice storm. What kept them going? Peanut butter. Just 1 tablespoon packs around 100 calories and 4 grams of protein. In a crisis, caloric density matters more than variety. Not all nut butters are equal. Avoid commercial versions with added oils and sugars. They spoil faster. Natural nut butters, where the oil separates at the top, last up to 2 years unopened and 6 months once opened. Prepper communities are vacuum sealing individual portions to extend shelf life and simplify portion control. Almond butter offers more vitamin E and magnesium, while sunflower seed butter is allergy-friendly. Macadamia nut butter has the highest fat content, making it incredibly calorie-dense. Beyond food, nut butters serve as multi-purpose tools. Their oils can waterproof leather, condition wood, and even help start fires. Empty jars become waterproof containers for matches or medicine. Major retailers have quietly implemented purchase limits on nut butters due to reduced raw nut imports. Stock up now, at least 10 pounds per person, and rotate your stock regularly. Food number 6, dehydrated vegetables. When fresh produce becomes the first casualty of a food crisis, dehydrated vegetables step in as nutritional time capsules. Properly dehydrated veggies retain up to 90% of their original nutrients and last up to 25 years in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. Over the past 18 months, bulk suppliers have reported significant back orders and delays. Preppers, homesteaders, and governments are quietly buying up stock. Rehydrating them is simple: simmer for 15 minutes or soak for an hour. They add flavor, texture, and nutrition to soups, stews, casseroles, and stir-fries. Food number 7, salt and spices. Salt and spices are often overlooked, but they're essential for survival. During the Roman Empire, soldiers were paid in salt, which is actually where the word salary comes from. A University of Michigan study confirms that salt is the only mineral humans cannot live without, and it doesn't naturally occur in food. Salt preserves meat without electricity. Just last year, researchers confirmed that salt-preserved meat stayed safe to eat for over 12 months at room temperature. Spices like cinnamon, clove, and oregano have antimicrobial properties that fight foodborne illnesses. Food number 8, powdered milk. Powdered milk alternatives are nutritional gold mines. Per cup, they offer nearly identical protein and calcium levels to fresh milk, with fortified versions containing even more vitamins and minerals. Plant-based options like oat, soy, and coconut milk are allergen-friendly and shelf-stable for up to 20 years. During the early stages of the pandemic, powdered milk sales jumped 300%. As economic tensions rise and supply chains weaken, securing powdered milk ensures a steady source of protein and calcium for your family. Food number 9, fermented foods. Fermented foods are the unsung heroes of survival prep. During the 2021 Texas blackout, hospitals reported a 40% spike in digestive issues. Fermented foods, rich in beneficial bacteria, support gut health and immunity. Raw sauerkraut, kimchi, and kombucha can last months without refrigeration. The beauty of fermentation is its self-preserving nature. Harmful bacteria can't survive the acidic environment created by good bacteria. Plus, each batch becomes the starter for the next, providing an endless supply. Start fermenting now. Your gut health could mean the difference between surviving and thriving. Why isn't this information widely shared? Because a self-sufficient population isn't easily controlled. Secure these 9 foods before next month. Start with what you can afford today. Remember, preparation isn't about panic, it's about prudence. Stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next one.